Hello and welcome to Scale Model Shed in the loft. This, for people who haven't seen it before, is my scalextric track. I'll turn the camera around so you can have a good look at it. Permanent layout. It's a permanent layout. It's been this shape for about a year now, just over a year. It's nice, it's a nice short circuit. What I'm looking to do is to extend it somewhat. So what I'm hoping to do is to come around here somewhere, and this bit I'm looking to extend all the way to here, so we have a little bit of a dog leg coming back. I'm thinking of a picnic table or a paste table going in that gap, and then I've got floorboards over the plenty of floorboards to go on. Just something to extend it a bit. I haven't used this track for 6 months or so now, probably since the end of last winter. So 9 months. Needs a lot of work on it, needs a lot of cleaning up, a lot of tidying up, but it is good fun. I'll give it a little bit of a clean, and then you can have a look at how these cars go. That's not too bad. You can see the amount of stuff that comes off the track. It oxidises just in the damp environment over the winter or the summer. So the best way I find to clean the track, damp cloth. I might get nothing too abrasive, but I might get a little one of those. I've got one of those erasers somewhere that they use on model railways. I'll use that to give a little bit of contact back on the track. And literally just to lap a few cars. Get the cars warmed up, get the track warmed up. Wheel keeps going off this one. I've got quite a few cars, as you'll see over the weeks, or if you look back on any of my other videos. These two do tend to be my favourites, so the ones I sort of go back to every time. Two little Caterhams, fantastic cars. I've just put new tyres on them. They've just got new tyres on. £4.50 a set, which isn't bad. So we'll see how they go. This is the first time I've been up in the winter, this winter. No matter how you leave it, you always come back to things being broken. Something there, the SO sign, that just needs a little bit of glue. All the cork along here needs some grass. There's a little speaker falling off from up here, so that needs gluing back on. There's a sign over there. It tends to, because it's a loft, you do get air circulation and drafts in here. So it does, there we go, it does tend to blow things around in here, I guess. I can't raise the green one now because I've just noticed that the wheel that comes off at the back, has split, so I'll have to get a new wheel rim for that. Oh, there's one in the back actually, I'll swap that over in a minute. Lots of cars. I mean, I've got most of them downstairs, but I've got a few up here. On the shelf we've got a Sierra, Ford Sierra, touring British touring cars. I think it's Rob Gravitt's car. Steve Soper's Sierra, the Texaco one. The Brabham, not the fan car. It's I think that's Watson's BT15, is it? BT14. And this is one of my favourites, this one. Audi R8. I picked this up on eBay last year for about £10 I think it was. I just love the livery on it. It raced in Adelaide on the 31st of December 1999, so it was the last motor race of the last century, and it was decked out in these crocodile colours. It's a lovely car, drives okay, so we might get that out in a bit. If we go on down here, we've got my daughter's Mustang. That's a Fishtailer, I think. And here, though you probably can't see it, it's all black, but it's a Batmobile. It's the 1989 Batmobile. So they're the ones we've got in the loft. Apart from the other two, these two minis, these are absolutely brilliant. One of those come with a cheap set. Absolutely brilliant. Crash them, bash them, doesn't matter what you want to do with them, they're great. Really good fun to race. So, I think what we'll do now, I'll just get some cars out and see how the track works. I use this scalextric Arc 1 for timing. I did have an Arc Pro. Last year I bought an Arc Pro. Despite being advanced, it didn't really do the job I wanted. This is an analog system, it's not a digital racetrack, but I do use the Arc 1 for timing, and it links via Bluetooth to my phone or tablet and gives you the results. So, because I'm only restart race, I'll show you how it works. Because I'm only one car, I can only drive one car at a time. I'm going to do 20 laps with the Caterham and see what sort of lap time we can come up with. So let's start something. At the end of the 20 laps, a little flag will appear on the timing screen. You can see it's updated every lap. So as soon as the 20 laps appear, as soon as 20 laps are done, a little flag will appear. There we go. There's the flag. Set the car on. And we've done a 2.59. Oh, that's really good. I'm really pleased with that. 2.59, and that was the last lap. So let's see what the Mini does. Right, let's see what the Mini does in the same lane. So 2.6 is what we're looking to beat. The beauty of using this timing system is you can see how equal cars are. I mean, the problem with this track is the inside lane is obviously the quicker lane. That's why it'd be maybe nice to put a little bit of an extension on it that, you know, maybe sort of changes the advantage a little bit, shall we say. But it's still good fun. How many laps have we done now? 17, 18, 19, last lap. And there we go. 2.6, exactly the same. Wow. So I know now that both these cars are identically matched, which is great as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to try and have a little bit of a run around in a minute, holding both controllers. See how we get on. So before that, I'm just going to take you around the track, give you a little bit of a look as to what's what. There's a few. It's my first time in the loft this year, so there's a few broken things. I mean, the SO sign and what have you, all sorts out. But it starts off on this straight. Comes down to the first little kink. Comes down to a right-hand bend. Past the trees. Past the stands, under the Dunlop Bridge. Down into a right-hander. Sorry, left-hander. And then into another right-hand, long right-hand corner that brings you right back onto the start-finish straight. A tree falling down there. Right, got some spectators up. We've got a TV tower made out of coffee sticks, coffee stirrers, and we've got the hilltop made out of papier-mâché with me sitting drinking a cup of tea. Figure finally kindly supplied by Richard Middleton many years ago, and he sat there for years now. So come around, some couple of buildings, a nice press box next to the Dunlop Bridge, magnetic racing kit, and I think the stand in the middle was another magnetic racing kit. That one there. They come as Magnetic Racing are the company that supplied these things. They come as wooden kits. Pop the pieces out, build them and paint them. Really easy. So that's the track. The plan over the winter is, if I can hold this properly, to extend this bit. So I want to extend it along here and bring it back in around here. Make a little bit of a dog leg if I can. I might even extend that out a bit because there is space to go another couple of feet beyond. You know, we can go another 2 or 3 feet with that track there, really. So take the track out to here somewhere and along under the rafters. There's a fair bit of space. So just getting the plan in mind. I'm putting the time aside. I've got the timber, but I don't know whether to do it on legs or on a trestle table. I'll have to have a think. Anyway, let's see if we can get this race sorted. So, nice. I hope you can see most of the track. What I'm going to try and do is get both cars going. Let's abort the race. Let's start a new one. I want to see. So, okay. with the 10 laps. Right, see who won that one. Was genuinely holding both controllers and trying to get them to go as fast as they could, and the winner was the Caterham in 1 minute 12.35. The winning distance to Mini was 1:12.52, and the fastest lap was 3.02 or 3.07 for the Mini. So again, fairly well matched. Neither got down to the 2.6 we did before, so there is room for manoeuvre, but good fun. So we do another one. So that's my track, that's my layout in the loft. Pacifica, she's called, if anyone is interested, after a lovely place I know in San Francisco. So that's the track. The plan is, as I say, to put this dog leg in along here. I'll let you just have a little bit of a look around before we go, before you say goodbye. So please give me a like if you like this video. If you want to see more, subscribe. If you think it's a load of rubbish, let me know. Yeah. And if you've got a track, or you want some advice, or you just want to chat about scalextrics or slot cars, get in touch. Just hit the message button. I don't bite. I can, but I don't. Happy racing.